take very long.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here. Flagship Pro Wrestling. We got a championship matchup. The 2022 Del Taco Fest Championship is on the line.
It's a mouthful, Charlie. This is a bigger deal than just that championship. This is Nytroe Silas.
Speaking of mouthfuls, we've got Brandon Nytroe sitting in the ring right now. The Heartland Heartthrob losing that championship after winning it the night before to the last real man, pro wrestling's last real man, Silas Young.
The toughest competitor Brandon Nytroe has ever been in the ring with, and he just couldn't live up to the hype. He just couldn't meet the standards of what a real man is, Charlie, and he lost fair and square 1, 2, 3.
No. We all saw Silas Young use the ropes to his advantage.
You always make this stuff up, Charlie. I saw, regardless, he lost 1, 2, 3, and Silas Young was right. He did do anything to get this opportunity.
1 second here. Looks like we're adjusting just a moment.
It is a ruckus here at the district, and they are going at it right away. Silas Young goes for a quick pin. Nytroe kicks out, and Silas letting Nytroe know that he is the better man, the better competitor.
And Silas Young saying yes, he was that close.
Really playing games with Brandon Nytroe, and you gotta wonder the psyche of Brandon Nytroe. He really thought he was onto something, being undefeated here at Flagship Pro, and then coming up short and losing to Silas last month. In what kind of mind frame is Brandon Nytroe?
You know, and I don't know if I can really speak to the mind frame of Brandon Nytroe. Brandon Nytroe, from the jump here at Flagship Pro, has said he's wanted competition. He got competition. He came up short due to the tactics of the last real man, Silas Young. However, he did come up short. A loss, unfortunately, is a loss. Brandon Nytroe now, all right, hits a boom, shoulder tackle from Young. Goes for a cover. Silas doesn't quite get him.
When you say come up short, Charlie, I say choke. Brandon Nytroe's biggest match of his career, the biggest opportunity, and he loses. Not a surprise from me, Spotlight Mike. I expected it, but Brandon Nytroe choked last month, and I don't know why he would think he deserved a chance.
Brandon Nytroe wrestled one hell of a matchup with Silas Young. He stepped foot in the ring with a former Ring of Honor television champion. Hold on.
Not many men.
He's not going to let him.
And that is a real man there, Charlie. He just gave Popeye a spinach.
Hold on, and Brandon Nytroe, I think he was insulted by this. Now, Brandon Nytroe in trouble. Goes for it. Hold on, springboard, tries to recover. 1, 2, and does he have him? And hold on, Nytroe now. Goes for another cover. 2, and no, not enough. Brandon Nytroe.
Great savvy there by Silas Young, getting out of the ring, regrouping himself. He realized he never should have given that steroid, gross-infested toxin bang to Brandon Nytroe. Unfair
Brandon Nytroe.
And referee Ryan knocking the can out of Nytroe's hand. He should know better.
All right, but Silas Young, again, the callous nature of Silas Young never ceases to amaze me. You can see right there, he's walking around the ring, but he never takes his eyes off of Brandon Nytroe. Silas Young is setting up for something, but he's trying to get into the head of Brandon Nytroe.
One thing Silas Young is not is stupid, Charlie. He respects Brandon Nytroe enough to know that he is a solid competitor in that ring, even though he's not quite on the level of the real man.
Silas Young. You can see right now, Silas's composure in this matchup is really astonishing. Yeah, Brandon Nytroe is usually able to get into the head of his opponents, but he's not letting it happen whatsoever. Brandon Nytroe felt insulted after the last match, walking away without his Del Taco championship.
Let me rephrase that. Brandon Nytroe is a sore loser and cried to management and pulled in his favors and his friendship to get an unnecessary, undeserved rematch.
After Silas Young clearly used the ropes for that victory.
You say clearly, I don't know. It's easy.
Hold on, he's got a handful of hair again.
I get roast.
Did you see that big scoop slam into a 1, 2? Not quite a scoop slam, it wasn't a suplex, I don't know what it's called, but he's got a front face lock applied.
That was
Nytroe.
classic Nytroe, Charlie. You can't describe anything he does. He is a one-of-one and total originality, just like his offensive movesets.
All right, Brandon Nytroe with that front face lock gets pushed into the corner. Young using that referee's count to his advantage, but driving that shoulder into the midsection of Brandon Nytroe.
And that's the difference. Brandon Nytroe doesn't have the ruthlessness that Silas Young has, and it just showed right there. Letting up, giving Silas Young an opportunity. What happened? Boom,
All right, here. Hold on, Brandon Nytroe reverses the Irish whip and holds onto the wrist into another knee lift. Nytroe drapes it over, Russian leg sweep from Brandon Nytroe, goes for a cover, 1, 2, and no, not enough. I think he might have stunned the last real man.
And once again, Silas Young rolling out of the ring, and I think this time Brandon Nytroe really caught him off guard. I think Silas Young might have to regroup here, Charlie.
Yeah, regroup is seeming to be a big part of the game plan of Silas Young. Oh, Brandon Nytroe tries for a split. Nope, ducks it. Oh, axe handle. Right to the top of the head. Grounds him right outside of the ring.
What is this? We are seeing an A game from Brandon Nytroe, and I don't think that man has ever seen an A in his life.
Brandon Nytroe tucks a clothesline from Silas Young. Oh, drop toe hold. And he keeps it hooked. Swivels those hips. Oh, there it is.
And for a
takes out the wheel for Silas Young.
That was good professional wrestling, and then he taunted and was a pervert. There are children here, Charlie.
Well, and like I told you, one time after another, I don't even know how many times I've said this to you, but Brandon Nytroe is a remarkable professional wrestler.
And it's a shame it never sees with all of his stupid.
Oh, come on now, he's pouring it out. Right hands right to Silas Young. Brandon Nytroe.
That is an illegal foreign substance. There's no difference between that and a steroid, Charlie. He should be thrown out.
Nytroe. Oh, hold on, Silas Young gains his control from the center of the ring. Gets right on top of Brandon Nytroe. Silas Young back in control of this matchup.
Only a matter of time, Charlie. Brandon Nytroe always gives in to these fans, and it always bites him in the butt.
All right, now Nitro's in trouble. Young with a right hand right to the forehead.
And now Brandon Nytroe is with an angry side.
Reverses the Irish whip. He's got him up. And no! Silas Young, using the experience that he's had against Brandon Nytroe, scouted that monkey flip at the last second, but he scouted it nonetheless.
Charlie, that was an example of what happens when a grown man tries to bang another grown man in the face. Absolute anger and pissed off is what Silas Young is now.
Silas Young, his last match, we listed off his resume, but this is a man who has experience on top of experience all over the globe. And most recently, between his two matches, he wrestled a former world champion in one of the major promotions here in the United States. This is a man who's on top of his game, and he's showing Brandon Nytroe why he is the last real man in professional wrestling.
Well said, Charlie, and this is why I don't understand why even the owners here would even put Brandon Nytroe in this situation. We all know he can't live up to the hype. He can't match the level.
We got to cover 1, 2, and no, not enough. Okay. However, I say that because I want to show the respect I have for the competitive nature that Silas Young has. However, Brandon Nytroe is the heart of professional wrestling here in our area. This man is gunning for a win. He is trying everything he can, and he deserves a victory in this matchup.
If he deserved a victory, he would have got a victory last month, Charlie. He deserves to take a back seat and let the future
Oh, snap vertical suplex from Silas Young.
And Silas Young even knows. He knows that he is wasting his time.
And I thought we might have had a 3. And that snap suplex.
So did Silas Young, arguing with referee Ryan. He knows that he had that. In his mind, that was a 3-count, Charlie, just like you and I thought.
The referee only counting to 2. Silas Young taunting Brandon Nytroe. Oh, there it is. Just using his knee pad as a weapon almost, dragging the face and the temple of Brandon Nytroe across his own shin. Silas Young, the sadistic nature of Silas Young is showing right now. Oh, beautiful snapmare right into a chin lock.
Never even separated, Charlie. Went right into it and just locked in. And you can see Brandon Nytroe is losing consciousness. His face is slipping away.
Brandon Nytroe, I've never seen him so fired up. I've never seen him more personally hurt than when he lost that championship either. But so fired up just for competition. And he's trying to step up his game, but he's got to pull off a W in order to prove himself to this round and himself. Holy cow! What a drop kick from Silas Young!
For a second there, Charlie, I thought Brandon Nytroe was about to take advantage, and Silas Young said, "Nah, this is my match, kid."
Yeah, the last real drop kick in this matchup too, and no! Silas Young waited a little too long on that one. I think he let Brandon Nytroe sit a little bit too long, catch his breath. I think if he would have gone for a cover quickly, he might have finished it off.
You're right,
for a
Charlie.
second time.
You are right on that one. If he took his time, he let Nytroe get enough time to take his breath and able to get a shoulder.
And I'm wondering if arrogance is getting in the way of Silas Young. You can see right now he's kicked out of it twice now. And Brandon Nytroe only with a 1 count that time.
Couple kickouts here now, and you can see Silas Young is wondering. He's thinking now, I'm actually a little concerned here for Brandon Nytroe. You see the gears turning. What sadistic things is Silas thinking about?
All right, Silas Young back to his vertical base, but Brandon Nytroe back up, and side suplex. He's got him covered, doesn't even bother hooking a leg. I think he's, no.
And once again, Charlie, that disrespect, and what he truly thinks of Brandon Nytroe there. He should have covered the leg, like you said.
If there's one thing I've gotten to know about Silas Young, the more he gets to know one of his competitors, the more disrespect he's going to show to them. But I think that's part of his game plan. Brandon Nytroe, back into that snapmare, back into that chin lock. And this is beautiful. Silas Young is using that wide base, making sure that he's covering all sides of Brandon Nytroe. Nytroe, though, using his greatest power to him, these people here at the district.
He's getting fired up, Charlie. He's feeling these idiots. The bang chants are flowing.
Oh, here he comes down. Oh, back into a sleeper hold. He's got him in a sleeper.
This maneuver, Charlie, has put many of grown men down.
Yes, sleeper hold locked in deep. Brandon Nytroe goes down to the mat.
He's got this.
Brandon Nytroe is coming dangerously close to losing this matchup with the sleeper hold.
It's locked in, Charlie. This has got to be it. There's no way. He's cragging him around like a rag doll.
Oh, and we've got one. The referee counts him up. I think we might have an unconscious Brandon Nytroe.
He's out, Charlie. He's absolutely out. There's no way.
This has got to be it. He's got to be
Say
it.
goodnight.
Oh, Brandon Nytroe.
It's that illegal substance. It's that bang, Charlie. You should never have been allowed to drink it.
Brandon Nytroe has a little bit left in the tank. Whatever he's using, he's trying to use it well. Nytroe comes up. Back body drop from Silas Young.
Well, for a hot second, the roof just exploded off the district, Charlie, and Silas Young brought it back on with that back body drop.
I think that Brandon Nytroe's feet just about touched the lights.
And this crowd isn't saying anything now. I think all hope might be lost.
Nytroe. Here comes Silas Young now.
Amen, Mr. Young. I agree.
Oh, and he's spitting out the bang.
It's toxin.
Brandon Nytroe is trying to get back to his feet. Silas Young.
That's even into
the corner.
That's fair. And this might be a mistake, Charlie.
I think. Oh, and he's got slaps him right in the stomach. Out goes the bang, and here comes Brandon Nytroe. But Silas Young answers back. Jawbreaker from Brandon Nytroe.
Silas is rocked, Charlie. He is absolutely dazed. He's getting to his feet, but he's having a hard time standing.
Wasted a little bit of time talking trash to Brandon Nytroe. Okay, here he comes now. Irish whip. Tries for a clothesline, but Brandon Nytroe holds onto the ropes. Eats a boot. Silas is in trouble. Two hands chopped into the chest.
The electricity is rising once again.
Nytroe hits the shin. Big boot right to the face.
A little sign of some viciousness here by Brandon Nytroe. He's feeling the energy.
Here comes Brandon Nytroe now. There it is. Big monkey flip from Brandon Nytroe. 1, 2, he's got it. No!
I think that might have been the first time in Silas Young's life he was just banged in the face by another man, Charlie. And Brandon Nytroe nearly getting the biggest win of his career.
Brandon Nytroe feeds that monkey flip, throwing Silas Young clear across the ring.
And again, going for that illegal substance, Charlie. This isn't right.
All right, Brandon Nytroe now firing up, using a little bit of bang. Pulls up those knee pads.
You gotta wonder what's he going for, Charlie.
All right, Silas. Oh no! Pushes Brandon Nytroe into the corner. Here he comes. Eats some knees from Brandon Nytroe. And big spear from Brandon Nytroe. Spear from Brandon Nytroe. We gotta cover 1, 2. No!
It's been a long time since Brandon Nytroe has busted out a spear, Charlie, but he has won numerous matches with that maneuver.
That used to put down opponents easily. Brandon Nytroe
pulling out all the stuff. And he just called for the money shot, Charlie.
Money shot?
He is pulling out every move he has in his arsenal.
Goes to the top rope and the referee gets pushed in again.
That referee Ryan, that clumsy oaf just fell into the ropes. That was unfair.
He was trying to reach for him and pushed him up.
That referee tripped that clutch. Silas Young has no idea what just happened.
And the referee getting inadvertently thrown. Hold on. I don't know what he was trying for with that fireman's carry position, but
I think
Brandon Nytroe gets thrown into the ropes.
His own medicine.
Oh! Backbreaker from Silas Young into a clothesline. Throws him across the ring. Pulls him in. He's got to cover. Hooks that outside leg. He's got to. No!
Charlie, I just watched Silas Young break Brandon Nytroe in half with that backbreaker, and somehow, someway, he got his shoulder off the mat, and this match is still happening.
Brandon Nytroe is all heart tonight. Silas Young has thrown almost everything he's got at him.
And now he's kicking him up, and I think he wants to give Nytroe a little mustache ride.
No, position, no, he tries for a cover. 1, 2, and no, Brandon Nytroe able to kick out of that one.
Wiliness of Silas Young turning that into a pin.
And Silas Young gets thrown to the ring apron by Brandon Nytroe. And a right hand, Brandon Nytroe catches Silas Young trying to go to the top rope.
And I'm not familiar with Silas having a lot of top rope offensive maneuvers, so he looks like he's pulling out all the stops.
Brandon Nytroe now sets him up. Big superplex, Brandon Nytroe.
And he kept it hooked.
He's got him hooked again. Brandon Nytroe with a Falcon Arrow suplex. He's got to get a pin. This has got to be it. 2. No.
Ring awareness, unmatched ring awareness by Silas Young, able to use everything he had left in the tank to grab the bottom rope and keep this match going, Charlie.
Silas Young, a little too close to the ropes. He might have gotten just a finger on that. I wasn't able to see it.
Barely anything, but it was enough.
He's going for that money shot now. And misses it. No. Silas Young scouted it.
Oh, this has got to be it, Charlie. Brandon Nytroe's in a bad place.
All right. Brandon Nytroe
touching the sky, hitting the mat, nothing.
And here comes Silas Young now for a fireman's carry. He's got him up and down. I think he's going to try for this big moonsault. Misses it. No, Brandon Nytroe. Remembering what happened last time.
Did Nytroe study?
Brandon Nytroe missing.
No only way,
Avoids that moonsault, goes for a big money shot. 1, 2, 3.
The biggest win of his career, Charlie! He did it!